All right, so we thought we'd take a quick minute or so to give you a little bit of an understanding about the steel industry and how it shaped this area. If you look behind me, what you see is the land that used to be the Duquesne Steel Mill, all right, operated by United States Steel. This is the place where they have what was called the blast furnace. And the blast furnace is where they brought in iron ore, coal, coke, and so on, and basically baked it all together to go ahead and make the ingredients for steel. And most of it was located down that way. My dad worked in the blast furnace, all right? Mr. Fike's grandfather worked in the Duquesne mill. So there are a lot of connections to this area. What you see behind me with the pole, the pipes that you see and everything like that, those are pipes that they're still making to this day for fracking, all right? But it's not the Duquesne mill anymore. That's coming from a different place down the river just a little bit. This is just where they're storing it all. But as we move around, what they used to do is to go ahead and make the steel here, all right? And then what they would do is to go ahead and ship it to different plants along the river, depending on what it was needed for. If they shipped it that way towards McKeesport, what they would do is to go ahead and ship that molten iron down there, and that's where they would go ahead and finish it. And as you take a look over this way, because you could still see a lot of evidence of the way everything was connected, the railroads, all that kind of stuff. What you're looking at over there is the Edgar Thomson plant. And you see the one building there, the one structure that stands up, that's a blast furnace. Now the ones here in Duquesne used to be a lot bigger than that. So what they would do is to go ahead and send steel to the Edgar Thomson works. They would also send it down to the Homestead mill, which is where the waterfront's located. So all these things were connected. Heck, there was even a place down that way along the river in West Mifflin called Fisher Body, where then what they would do is after they finished off steel in McKeesport, they would ship it over to the Fisher Body plant to go ahead and make car doors and fenders and all those kind of things. So all these different things were connected at one time, and the steel industry was definitely the heartbeat of this whole area.